Okay, we are ready to start.
See if I can find the ordinance so I can read it. That'll make it easier. Instead of going from memory. Leave the abridged version. Well, we'll open up. Yeah. Welcome to KMAC meeting of Wednesday, June 24th, 2026. Pretty straightforward agenda. I think do we have roll call?
And Barry?
Adam Lucas.
Dave Peterson. Chris Barney. All right. Citizens' comments. Anything that anyone would like to talk about that is not on the agenda? All right, that was easy. Approval of minutes from April 29th. I wasn't here, so I'll turn it over to you.
Motion to approve.
Second. All in favor?
Aye.
There we go. Okay, we'll do that. And then we'll be doing CDBC 26-03014. Applicant requests approval for development plan in the Kensington design review for residential additional unit. A gross floor area of approximately 3,200 square feet, where 2,600 square feet is the threshold for public hearing. Interior model includes reorientation of existing kitchen, new windows, doors, with a 146 square foot addition, and the deck. All right, there we go. And I'll read the general kind of ordinance overview, but what I would say, just so you know, the floor area ratio, it's just a guidance, so it just triggers an automatic so that it's looked at. It doesn't say whether you could build smaller or bigger than that. It's just a trigger so that we have an opportunity to look at it. All right, so the K ordinance, all land within the land use district combined with Kensington, blah, blah, blah. I'll skip all that, right? But the purpose of this chapter, now I need just the section definitions, or I'm not gonna read the whole ordinance. I need a little short form. Give me a second, let me see if I can find it.
Where's further down?
And then have that, what is it, the very end?
Yes, it's like,
There's that one little cheat sheet.
exactly. I don't have it.
Looking for. Give me a second, because you won't read the whole ordinance, trust me.
Joanne, I can hardly hear. I don't
Oh,
know. Yeah, trying.
okay, let me see.
I think it's just we have to speak up because it's going through your computer.
Yeah. Can you hear, you could hear me.
I can hear you really well, and I've turned everything up as high as it'll go. But anyway, sorry.
Okay, we could just speak up a little bit louder.
Sorry about that.
It's okay. And I can have that printed next time so that we have it here readily available. And I will just share, Cindy did send over this that's included in the packet, which are like the most updated designs. And she did send over a correction to the first A1 document, which is at the very front. So that's the most updated one. But just want to make it clear that updated designs were shared.
I thought I had it, but I don't.
I know, I have it saved somewhere too. Let's see, I think this will cover it. I think I have the abbreviated Google version here. All right, let's see. All right, we are here to look at the KMAC, evaluate proposed development and renovations based on the following requirements. Design and scale projects are reviewed for compatibility regarding building mass, bulk, height, so they do not overpower nearby properties. View protection developments must preserve the views and scenic nature and features like the bay surrounding mountains, established developed environments like bridges and skylines. Privacy and sunlight, the ordinance requires the evaluation of the impacts of shadows and direct line of sight privacy on surrounding neighbors. Parking requirements, new development plans allocate sufficient practical parking to avoid straining neighborhood street capacity. And we don't have a variance for this, so I don't think it matters. Close enough? Yep. Okay, good. That'll work.
Okay.
All right, then we'll begin with just a presentation if you want to apply the project, what you're doing real quickly. And then
Did you want me to do that, Bert?
Cindy, go for it.
Can you hear me okay?
Yes.
Yeah, we hear you clearly.
Oh, okay. Let's see. So basically this house, for what you see, is mostly all existing. But what we're doing is there's parts of the house that are in the back that you might see some photographs. They're a little hodgepodgey, the existing conditions. And what we're doing is sort of cleaning all that up. I think what we end up with now with our proposed design is something that is just way more in keeping with the character of the house. We're just extending the first addition we're doing is getting rid of this awkward buttressy system that's happening to the side of that house by just extending this portion over next to the sunroom. Have you guys had a chance to sort of look at that?
Yeah.
Yeah, so and then from elevation, what it ends up doing is sort of just making it blend much nicer because right now it's a different material, finished material, and now it'll be stucco to match the existing. The windows will be more in keeping with the historic character of the house. Um, and then upstairs, all we're doing is doing a little pop-out dormer. It's a very steep roof. These dormers are existing already on the other side of the house, so it's something in keeping with the character. This is just so that the client just has more room for storage. These rooms are pretty deceivingly small, and so this way he can do a built-in dresser and just get some sunlight coming into his room from that side of the house. The the uh, the window on that side is relatively high. Mostly all you'll see is sky out the side. You know, from the inside, you'll see sky from the inside, and the neighbor on that side of the house, it's not going to impede in anything. The privacy, so to speak. None of these things will add. None of these elements do anything to affect anybody's shadows. You know, there's no issues there with blocking somebody's light. It's very low key. Then he doesn't really have a good way to get down to his garden, but this deck he wants to add will give him this opportunity to enjoy the backside of his house more readily from the main level of the house, which most people have probably in that neighborhood. And then with a simple spiral staircase that goes down to the ground. Um, right now, he's either has to go out the front door and along the side or go through his basement, so that's just a direct way to enjoy his property. Other than that, we just think that it's going to be a major improvement to the look of the house and any neighbors. I don't really think there's a huge viewpoint from neighbors, but any neighbors that should be able to see this area will probably find it an improvement as well. Any questions? Pretty minimal square footage added. I think that's it.
I'm assuming you've shared, I mean, the neighbors are notified.
Have the,
None of them are
I
shared.
don't,
So there you go.
I didn't hear that. Was it a question to me?
All the neighbors were notified by the county, so none of them have showed, so I'm assuming none of them have.
Yeah, we didn't think they would. Yeah.
yeah, I haven't received any calls or emails
Yep.
for this.
Any questions?
No, straightforward.
Okay. And we'll close, any public will close. That's it. Open to the public. Anybody? Public comment? All right, no comments from public. We'll close public and then just talk amongst ourselves. Questions or?
I recommend, it's pretty straightforward, I recommend we approve, minimal incremental gross floor area.
Second. All in favor?
Yay. Thank you.
Oh, hold on, I gotta read it somewhere.
CDP 26-03014.
Teamwork, there we go. Good deal. You're on to the county.
Good luck.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Thank you, Cindy.
You're welcome. Thank you so much for your guidance.
Of course.
All right.
Make a motion to adjourn.
Any more questions for me? I'll sign out.
No, you can
Yeah,
go.
thank you so
Bye.
much.
Okay. Thank you. Have a good evening. Bye, Bert. Bye, Lauren.
Good night.
Good night.